Hello everyone. Wait. Sorry, I'm back. I just had to do something. Just had to turn something down in the background. So I'm creating a new world because it doesn't let me go in the version. So if I can't join the worlds, not those. I can't join these because I'm in the wrong version and I don't want to waste time. So I'm just gonna create a new world and then call it for no purpose whatsoever. I called that up. The mic is working now. I don't know what's happening. Some days it just doesn't connect. Other days it just connects and it's fine. Turn structures off and make sure you do that. So yeah, so my mic yesterday, I had a voice changer on yesterday and my voice sounded the same, right? Well, maybe a bit different, maybe a tiny bit different, but that I didn't really put a different voice on. I didn't do that. Why am I supposed? Oh, dang it! Oh, now I've got to edit it. What am I doing? Huh? What? Far out. I gotta restart. Sorry. For no purpose whatsoever. There we go, that should work. Default, off, customize, presets, summary, boom, boom, boom. Now it should work. So now we should just get one of those worlds and we should be in creative. And I should have cheats. Alright, good. It's just gonna have to work with normal, looks. We can't have the texture pack on, which is sad. So a clock, we talk about clocks today. Clocks are just a circuit in a CPU that toggles on and off, on off, on off, on off, on off, a steady pace, and you can control it. And it controls the clock signal. Say you have a register, a clock register, and it needs a clock pulse to store. So you have a register, just a memory cell, and it has 3 inputs. You have one for data, one for store, and one for a clock. You input data, then you need to store it. So you put the store on, and obviously you control this with the interface or whatever it's inputted to, whatever. And then then you have to turn on the clock the clock pulses. It's like a heart. It's like I said, it's a bit weird because the heart is in the brain of a computer. It's weird. And I have a pretty good clock design that I got from someone. So let's build that. Why not? Let's go look at it. So we have this. This is all it is. It's just like this. This season, I'm sorry if it has not that many episodes. I mean, that probably is a good thing if it has not a lot of episodes, because then the series is easier to watch. Let's get a light blue. Wait, does he use a lever? Yeah, he does. Okay. And there we go. This is actually a genius design. I didn't even know this existed. This is actually really good. Well, it doesn't work the best with lamps. It's not the most steady, but this repeater is the most steady. But with lamps, it's just a bit different, Because a lamp, when you have a line going into it, it turns on instantly, but then that takes a second to turn off. And then you can see that with a repeater, it's the same way with that one. It takes longer. This is 4 tick. It still has that delay at the end, but with 4 ticks. So it takes 4 ticks to turn on, off. It takes 4 ticks to turn on, and 5 ticks to turn off. Because without a tick at all, it turns on, and then it takes a tick to turn off. That makes sense. So yeah, that's basically what it is. And then this would work fine. It's not recommended to use it for a display like a lamp, because then it will just, then it's not like the most stable clock, you know. It's not stable. Sorry for yelling, but I feel like talking loud today, apparently. I'll turn this off. This is the best design. I'm serious. Like, this is like the best design I've ever seen. And there's also the other design. I think in this episode I could just explain everything about clocks, and I don't really need to do revision. Do I? Do I need to do revision, guys? Let me know. And this is the last season before, you know, we build the thing. I was thinking about, if you go to the community tab, let me just check. So it says season 6. It says season 7 and 8. Season 7, basic circuits and anything missed, and then season 8, the building a whole redstone computer. And I will skip season 7 and go to just to season 7. That makes sense. So I will just cancel out season 8, and then I'll change season 7 to the our video. So season 7 is basically going to be, we'll have 1 episode. I know, 2 episodes, because it might have 1 for building it. Well, it will. It would have 1 for building it, and then it would have 1 for, like, you know, like testing it. You know, like showing everything it does and all the features and stuff. And those videos should be like really long. I'm telling you guys, they will be really long. So let's say we have a register. Let's just build a simple register. My mastermind brain might think of one that has a clock, a store, and a data input. Depends, you know, depends. So if we put repeaters, then we have a memory signal. I don't know why I put repeaters, but it's fine. Then we have a memory signal right here. And then we have the data we could store. But we want to have the read system too, so it actually should have 4 inputs. And we have comparator, subtract with a repeater. And this is the read. So we can read the register once it's stored, you know. So I can do this. So we need to, I always forget to invert this. You got to invert this, so when you turn it on, it actually reads it. You know, comparators in subtract mode actually do signal strength math, so you can use that for an ALU, which is pretty cool. But I don't know who uses that. It depends. Alright, now we got the last one, which is a clock. So I guess we can just build a basic AND gate. Then this can just be the output of it. I'll turn this off. And that might be it. So you have data. So right now there's no data stored. Never mind, there is. Hello. Why? Wait. Yeah, so when I put data in there, I can just read it then. No, that's not what we want. Break this. We don't want that. Instead, let's turn this off. We can only read it when this is on. So this will be another AND gate, I guess, and then this will be the input. No, then you can have it like this. Redstone dust. Should I just connect this here? I think we do this. There, that should work now. Actually, we'll put redstone dust. This is not, I never do compact design, I just do like a basic design you can work off of and make compact if you're good at redstone. That's a lot to take in. So now we shouldn't be able to read it if there's data. We shouldn't be able to read it if there's a store signal too. I need to clock. Okay, then it just auto reads. That's not what we want. We need one of these. This season we'll probably just have this episode last. Doesn't need that many because it's the clock. It's not that much. Then we did registers, right? I almost forgot. In the previous 2 episodes. So this should be on by default, so Kara can go. And this time I actually have my headphones on so I can hear. Other like than the previous episode. So let's see with data. Frick.